Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope you're doing well. I have a wonderful watermelon scented candle. It is a nice breezy night, and I wanted to share with you some thoughts I had concerning young men who are being led astray by those who say they should not have any type of jealousy in terms of protectiveness towards their woman, and that they should go to swinger parties, which is where you share your mate with other people and you partake in a sharing of everyone within the facility, within the room, and how young men are being told that they need to stop being jealous and that they need to let their woman be plowed by others and that he need not feel any type of jealousy. Now, what I want to point out is that that is a deep form of Satanism, a deep form of occultism, because your woman belongs to you and you belong to her. And if you're polygamous, all of you belong to your man as women, and all the women belong to him. You're all one unit, a forceful, pious unit in obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who stay chaste and don't break the bonds and bring in diseases and unplanned pregnancies from others. And so what I want to point out is that if a woman tells a young man, if you're going to be sleeping, like she'll say, oh, you sleep around, therefore I will too. And once you are both cheating on each other, you don't have a relationship. And once you allow your woman to get tapped by other men, there's no going back. And you can never build a family unit with a woman like that. A woman who openly wants you to see her do that has broken a piece of your soul that you haven't yet realized. Because if you have children with her, there's always going to be this lingering vendetta looming in the background of, is she going to turn on you once she gets better? She'll always suspect you because of your guys' way in which you met, and then there's no peace, stability, tranquility, and strength within the household because your bond is built on sand and it isn't blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Any woman who would commit to touching another man in front of you is dominating you. That is the truth. You think as a man that you don't care and that is callous, and that by breaking the bond of jealousy, you have somehow elevated yourself beyond caring, but rather you've allowed her to disrespect you, to shame you, to dishonor you, to make it look like you can't keep a woman loyal, and that you don't know how to get inside the mind of a woman to a point where she would never even think about being with another man. So essentially, you failed to make her bonded to you. And your goal as a man is to make your woman bonded to you. And if you're polygamous, you're women. They are yours. You belong to each other. And you're slaves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't be proud. How should I put it? Actually, let me rephrase it. The men who let their women get plowed by other men have nothing to be proud of. Because they don't own anything. They don't have a companion by their side that holds their back and guards their property, their honor, their reputation, their spirituality, anything like that. Rather, she brings in drama. If you allow another man to tap your woman, you're inviting in drama, sin, and evil into your life. Because he may want her one day, and she may want you, and he can cause all kinds of problems in your life. He can stalk you, shoot you, rob you, impregnate her, give her an STD, and more. Going to swinger parties is a psychological operation to make you rebel against God's laws of chastity, modesty, dignity, honor, and virtue. To invert that, go towards sin, lust, degradation, humiliation, to the point where you will change and not even like your own self. If you have self-respect, you don't want your woman to smash other men, as they call it. And if a woman demands this of you, I would urge you to get rid of her, no matter how beautiful she may be. Get rid of her. Once you know that you are with her and she has touched other men, you can't look at her as the same virtuous, modest, trustworthy being to be by your side, to carry your last name, to carry your children, and to represent you when you're not there to people in your community. If she cheats in your face, of course she'll do it behind your back. And just because you're at a party doesn't mean it's a celebration. Rather, you're displaying how weak you were to hold her to you, to keep her with you. And that is something quite sad. I don't recommend that you do that. And Allah is swift in accounting, and every sin you do adds up. And so, if there are men who are encouraging you to let other men hop onto your woman and for your woman to hop on them, these are not your friends, those are your enemies. They want you to look like a fool. They want your woman to be degraded. They don't want you to be someone who has someone who loves you for you and is only yours, and would rather pluck out her own eyes than touch another man. See, what you want is someone who's fiercely loyal, to the point where if you were gone for a year, she would wait for you, longing for you, and not even think about touching someone else. The true prize is a chaste, virtuous, dignified, fortified woman, not someone who is just pretty and then gets passed around all your friends and everyone else, and then you get some of the mess after. Beauty is a great spell that you have to bake through. Some women, they are so deeply ingrained into their beauty that they think the world owes them something because they are somehow semi-attractive within the mirror for a small period of their life. And through that, they use their beauty as a weapon. And one of those weapons is to manipulate men into thinking that jealousy is wrong, and that if a man doesn't want other men to hop on his woman, he is somehow insecure in his masculinity, and that he must allow her to spread her legs for other men. This is a sin, this is a lie, and that's a demon talking to you. That is a demonic energy, and some people will laugh at that, but devils do laugh. Those who are on a good path in life, those who care about Judgment Day, those who want the best for you, won't encourage you to engage in things that bring you disgrace, that make you a laughing stock, that give your enemies reason to ridicule you, that gives Allah reason to put His wrath upon you. Bad friends encourage bad things. Good friends encourage good things. So you have to control yourself and never, ever go to a swingers party. Once another man has ridden your woman, she is literally nothing. Feminists will get mad at that. You can't maintain honor while letting everyone in the world tap you. It's just not the way it works. They want to break down tradition. They want to rebel against God. Ask yourself, who's better? The woman who wants just you don't have to worry about STDs or unwanted pregnancies, or the woman who will do anything for money, anything for her own selfishness, anything to humiliate you? Who's better? Who will make your soul more happy? Who will be a companion? Who will struggle with you? Who will keep themselves by your side when you're sick? Who will be there at your grave when you're dead, mourning your loss? Will it be the one who cucked you to your face and laughed behind your back and to your face and told everyone in the world what she did and everyone in the world witnessed it? Will it be her, or will it be the one who prayed for you, the one who loved you, the one who cared for you, the one who had only eyes for you? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Evil exists in the world, and evil flows off the tongues of both men and women. And evil can look beautiful, and evil can have some of the most powerful lust you can imagine. Don't go to swinger parties, and anyone who invites you to a swinger party is your enemy. They want you to sin. They want you to be punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They want you to lose honor and respect. They want to mess with your mind. They want to degrade your consciousness and twist it and distort it. Don't be impressed with people who say they went to such a swingers party. Once you hear that come out of their mouth, you should abandon them entirely. Because their counsel is not trustworthy, their character is faulty, and their morality is lacking. You need to seek those who are better, not those who are inferior.